Good morning, everyone. Welcome, Fdish. That's should I call you Fdish from now on then? Sure, that'll fit. Anyway, it's time for Advent of Code Day 9. As you can see, I think Eric Wastel dropped a few extra error keys than needed. But well, I'm very curious what's gonna happen now, since it seems like the spacing between days is getting larger and larger. But we'll just hop right into Day 9. You can if your tongue will allow you. Oh boy. Let's see, with your neighbor happily enjoying their video game, you turn your attention to the open data port on the little screen in the seat in front of you. It's non-standard, you manage to connect it to the several use of several paperclips. Doesn't sound very safe. Upon connection, the port outputs a series of numbers. The data appears to be equipped with the Exchange Masking Addition System, XMIS, which conveniently for you is an old cipher with an important weakness. It starts by transmitting a preamble of 25 numbers. After that, each number you receive should be the sum of any of the two immediately previous numbers. The two numbers will have different values, and there might be more than one such pair. Okay, so it needs to be a sum of any of the... Yeah, I see. That's fairly simple. So it's kind of what we did in the first day, but now you have to... increase the damn font size. Here you go. Just for you. I haven't even made the file yet, so I should do that. Anyway. So this is fairly simple. The first step of attacking the is to find the first number in the list, which is not the sum of the 25, any of the 25. What's the number first number doesn't have this property? Okay. So this is a fairly simple problem. As in the concept of it is simple. We just need to actually get a way to execute it, of course. 2029. And we exclude you from projects, because otherwise I'm doing this in a really dumb way. Normally what you would do is you would build a project, and you would do kind of what Nix does. So you have like, or I don't remember who it was, but you would build a system where you kind of have a main script where you type, hey, do day 9 now. And you would include all of them, but this way I can just kind of have an I could have like I can have an int main everywhere because I'm lazy. So we're gonna have a const int preamble, which will be 5 here. And then what we can do with that, we only need to keep track of the first 5. And within that set, the order doesn't matter, so we're actually just gonna make an int, like a stack. Or is it like this? Preamble. There we go. And basically, as we load in the values from the text file, we basically have an int that says cursor. So int cursor is 0, because the first value we fill is 0, and the first 5 values won't matter. Let's see. So we need to do some fstream crap. There we go. Fstream. And we make that into an whatever that crap is again. And then we can basically do this. Because it's just going to be int n. So what we can do now here is basically do stack cursor plus plus modulo preamble equals n. And first we need to do... well, first we need to load the preamble into it. So in theory, I could just do this, 5 times. Or I could do if cursor is equal or greater than 5, we can do, check. Just call it check, which will be n and stack. With the stack being a global, so we don't even need that. Bool check, which would just be int n. And we do if not check, so if it's false, we break and we count n. So now we kind of have to do what we did in the first day. So we have a stack. It'll be fairly small, but I'm gonna guess that for the second one they're gonna have like a huge preamble or something. I'm just gonna do it very naively first. Might a set be better? The reason why is I'm gonna have to do find operations. So what I could do is for int so I was it val1. So I know that our int targets would be n minus val1. So this needs to be in there. And then I would have to do a stack.find, for example. There is no find there. Indexing is instant here, but we can't use that. So I could use a second search. Basically says for int val2 in stack. The only issue is that it gets grabbed the same value. It's like 25 plus 25 would be 50. That's not allowed. So I need to make sure it's not the same, but not the same index. So I actually need to int I equals 0. I is less than stack.length. Oh, it's just going to be preamble, so that's easy. I++, and then we just do the same here for j. Yeah, stop complaining. This will be j. And then we do int target is going to be stack I. And then we do if I does not equal j. And targets equals j, stack j. Then we return true. And otherwise return false. I need my lens to see it. Look, I've already increased my font size. I'm going to do it again. Like, weren't you watching on like a TV or something? Of course it's gonna make it awful. Like, I know last time I was told it was perfectly readable, so... Oh, fuck. Well, it's only 25 numbers, so... It's never that much, thankfully. 41? Am I sure about that? So first of all, this needs to be preamble. There we go. There we go, that's better. They inflate font for about 15 to 20. Yeah, I've seen that before. But that's like, it's very annoying for me, because I guess it's not bad. The thing is, I generally work with such large code blocks in my normal work that it's really annoying, but I guess here it doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's part 1 done. The final step is relies on the valid numbers. You must find a continuous set of at least 2 numbers in your list which sum to the valid number from step 1. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's an interesting one. Wait, so, okay. You must find a continuous set of at least 2 numbers in your list which sum to the valid number from step 1. Adding all the numbers from 15 to 40 produces the invalid number from step 1. Okay. So what we actually can do is, this is just part 1, basically. Yeah, so this is part 1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have int targets. So int answer, or let's say int part 1 equals 0, and part 1 is n now. And now what we have to do is we're gonna go through the entire thing in search of that. Only issue is, of course, we have been discarding values so far because we didn't care about that. Your code is readable when you full screen. Yeah, that's kind of the ball. Okay, to be fair, I assume people do that because I do it, but that might not be exactly fair. Anyway, we've kind of made an error there. Fine. Vector int data. So now we actually don't break, we just do part 1 equals, and I don't have external chat. Well, I usually do it anyway. Anyway, data dot push. What? Yeah, data dot. What? Data is ambiguous. What is it called? Like data stream? I want to work alongside it. Fair enough. There we go. So put a stream of second vertical orientated, second monitor that squishes the code even further. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's fair. That typo, yeah, the monitro, exactly. Yeah, all the it just checks for that stuff. Anyway, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to go through the entire data stream and keep a stack running. So we're gonna have like an int temp sum, and what we're basically gonna be doing is from every position. So so we don't know what the size is of what we're looking for. I should also adjust my preamble to 5 again. So what I could do here is basically for every value. So for int I equals 0, I is less than data stream dot size. For every value we find, we're basically going to be checking if so we do int cur val. This is very verbose, but it's, you know, I prefer data stream if, you know, cur val is actually just make it V. A, because we're going to be playing Cyberpunk today. So if it's under our part 1, then we can do a start to search, and we're basically going to be iterating for int j equals I plus 1, so we don't need to start at the current value. Oh yes, I will be streaming that, like 100% sure. What do you mean? Okay, fine. What's the issue there? So basically, what we're gonna be doing is imagine playing Cyberpunk. I have played like maybe 5 hours of World of Warcraft in my life. I did enjoy it. I just never got into it because of the subscription model. And I know they're ditched that for the start, like the first 20 levels or something, but don't have anyone to play it with. At least I don't play it with anyone. Anyway, so what we do here is temp sum equals v, and we're actually going to be doing temp sum plus equals data stream j, and if temp sum equals part 1, we're great, we're done. So we know the answer. I need to break out of everything. I'll probably just do like a int part 2, because otherwise it's gonna be hell to do. So I can actually do like return something like that, and this will be int targets. So target value. Otherwise return 0. Well, I'll actually do -1. So. And then we do part 2, part 1. I play WoW alone. I haven't played other XP. The thing is, when I played it alone as well. But it's not like it gave me a huge want for more. Basically, there we go. I wouldn't watch you. That's all. Why not? Because you want to play it yourself, or just because you don't care for Cyberpunk? Both of which are completely fine, of course. So what we want to do is we need to return the smallest and largest together, which is nice because it's the smallest and largest number of the continuous range. Jesus fuck. I'll be playing it myself. Yeah, I'll be downloading it myself as well. That's annoying. So int starts int and else if temp sum is over targets, break. So we break out of this for loop and we go right on to the next one. And the answer here is going to be int min equals 9 and just. Can I do like int here, int 16 max? But I need int 32 max. Let's see, J will be actually the index, so it'll be there we go. People need to calm their tits with Cyberpunk. Look, if you don't like it, that's fine. I do agree it's been overhyped, but I also think it's gonna be a pretty good game. Actually, it will just be I don't like the punk, but I don't care enough to dislike it yet. A lot of commentary has actually been made about the aesthetics because it's a really weird setting in that it's cyberpunk is kind of supposed to be sci-fi, but it's also becoming alt history, like because we've been encroaching on what kind of futuristic stuff it wrote for about 40 years, because alt history started in like the 80s or earlier. So yeah, of course it's going to be no longer sci-fi. Anyway, if data stream I is over, min equals data stream I. So if it's under min, and if it's over, max. I love the cyberpunk genre. Okay, yeah, I mean, I've seen it. I like it quite a bit as well. Can have some futuristic stuff that looks futuristic, not dirt and hobos and drugs. That's literally what cyberpunk's about, though. It's like a dystopian future where, that's the correct answer, by the way, where corporations took over everything and keep the masses, you know, complacent with the drugs and the hookers, etc. I'm talking in general, not about cyberpunk. Anyway, let's grab the answer for part 2 and we're done here. This was a very simple day. You were right, Hamster. I thought it would take me a little bit longer than 20 minutes, but there we go. Right answer. That is really a lot easier than I expected. Huh. And if I do it in release mode, it's going to be basically instant as well. So, so I was thinking about you could use part 1 to, you can make the part 1 a lot faster by doing sets. Because what you're, well, one thing we could do is actually, since we're already iterating through the data set here, we could actually keep track of the minus and the min and max here. So what we could do here is have like an int min. So basically kind of copy what we do here. And because this is where we use data stream J. And we actually started with V. So we actually know we already take that value into account. This will basically eliminate one loop. See if this gives the right answer. I think that's the right answer. 59 something something. Yeah, 59341. So this is there we go. Anyway, I like the aesthetic. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll be going corpo probably, and seeing how much of a capitalist pig I can be, because you know I'm Western. It fits. But and the only meaty puzzle was bag 1. Yeah, I have no idea, but I have been following it a decent amount. So I know. I don't know any spoilers. I've somehow managed to avoid those, but wait, can't I do like that? I think that works. How many dicks though? I've heard there's a lot of dildos around. Fatal error, link code generation failed. What? Yeah, so it actually doesn't allow that to work. I guess because it wants, I could do like this though, max equals v, I think. I think in, was it Rust or something? You can actually do like int, comma, min, comma, max equals v, and unless you them all to the same one. PC? What do you mean? I've heard there's a lot of dildos around. But it's like a really weird caricature. Anyway, player character. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, I was kind of lost in my own thoughts there, or in my own, what I was saying. From what I've seen, the game actually contains quite a lot of... It's an answer for Hunter's comments. Oh, yeah. How many dicks though, PC? So... I see, that's terrible. I don't care about the sexual parts. I know some... Yeah, I just now got it. Oh, and then now, I'm sure some oversexed teenagers are gonna have the fucking time of their life with the sex scenes with the hookers. I don't care about that. I'll probably leave nudity turned on because it's allowed on Twitch. But I'm not gonna go for like, oh look, here's a hooker, let's go watch this awkward sex scene. Because I've seen some clips of that already because it leaked and they are awful. Truly awful. Let's see. Should I stream it on my puny 1060? It's gonna be, like, even, well, on my 2070 is gonna run fine, but if I want to run ray tracing, I'll have to use DLSS, which I will. It looked fine in Control, so... Don't you want to watch Swerve's work? Oh god, if it's all he was doing for the last month. Improving goddamn sex scenes. Poor guy. A slideshow, probably. Well, if, you can probably run it on medium on full HD. Years of working on it. Ah, poor Swerve, he's a broken man. Anyway, so this... The only way you could get around this is by kind of doing like, like the size of... So with some data, if you knew some things about the data, you could probably make this more efficient by like keeping a stack of numbers to go through. But we don't know that. So we have to iterate through the, upstream data until we overcome that, no matter what. Which can be fine, can be faster, can be slow. Hey there, Owen. We're already done. We're just looking through code and any things that could make more efficient. Of course, we can break here. We don't actually need more, yeah, we can break here because we never need more data than part 1. Because the error value is always going to be equal. Okay, no, that doesn't work. But that should work, right? Oh yeah, because it breaks first. Whoopsie. Whoopsie-daisy. Yeah, that works. Because we know... I could also even remove part 1 as an answer. I could just make, replace this by n. There we go. So that speeds it up a bit. I don't know where we're actually going to find the value in the stack. It won't matter for any ON notation. Wait, is that 39? Is that correct? Yeah, 39999. Yeah, well, the days haven't been very difficult except for yesterday, which was a bit of a... Sorry, 2 days ago, which was a bit of a brain scratcher. No, this has been fun. Or was it yesterday? No, it was Monday, yeah. I mean, this is what, 75 lines of code with half of it being white space filler. Brain screamer, yeah. Yeah, that was something, alright, let's see. Yeah, so this, I know this can be faster. I think what we, the thing about, I don't, can you still order? Can still order through, wasn't it like 20 or 30% over MRSP? I just wait after. The thing with CP 77 is that they're gonna be releasing DLC next year, so it's not like you'll be done playing early, especially not if you're gonna do for a larger playthrough. Anyway, 25% over Russian. Oh, that's probably bad. I mean, Dutch MRSP is always the same as American MRSP, which basically means that it's already because they just do a 1-to-1 conversion of the numbers. I want to see if like pop back works. Pop. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's the same here. It's always already higher. Yeah, so it's the pop does always from the back. It never does it from the front. So I could probably replace this with a more efficient search algorithm. One thing you could do is always sort it. So what I could do here is actually do because this is an ON search algorithm, which is the basic one. What I could do is I could copy the stack here and sort it, and then search through that. And then you could use a better search algorithm. I think I'm kind of surprised there isn't one like that. So like CPP search in array. Okay, so there is a find. There we go. So you can actually do that. So I can kind of replace this probably. So what I would need to do is do int found equals find, which it's just in the basic library already, right? Miners through, I don't think it's miners. I think it's also scalpers. It's quite a few things. Is this gonna be like in algorithm? I already have algorithm. There, it's called search.h. Oh, wait, no, we've already had it. Just need to do, and then, target. There we go. Is it called? No, it's called begin, not start. So there we go. So, and now we just kind of do this, yeah. So if found is not equals and stack, then we return true. So one issue here is actually, this could actually fail if they do what I think they might have done, which is, yeah, it works, okay. This might not work for every single example. The reason why is that if you're looking for, if your value is 50 and there's 25 in the list, it'll add up 25 and 25 and find the value. This will only occur if the value over 2 is in there. I could search for that, in theory, but I guess I don't need to. I don't know what the complexity of find is. CPP find. Thankfully, this actually has complexity in it. So if I go here, complexity, up to linear and distance between first and last compares elements until a match is found. Yeah, so this is just naive, which is kind of sad. So binary search is a lot better. So binary search will actually work in probably O log n, right? Yeah. So it's log n plus 2. But here I'd need to sort it. So I think this is probably going to be better. So what I need to do is do here, is this. So don't worry, this is not going to be good. I need to make this a copy. Especially most of a class type, yeah, because it's a vector. Which is actually fine, so we can make it a vector. We can make it a stack plus preamble. And then we can do this. And then so do the same here. They just do an if, which is great. So we just do an if. There we go. And so use my function as a comparator. Yeah, so near is a comparator, which is size difference. Let's see. For 3 found. Alright, so this should still work. Let's test that first, and it should be pretty fast. 4 minus 1. That is because. Yeah, y-axis. Why is it not working? We didn't change this. So why is this not working? Vector int v stack was preamble. Oh, does it never fill the values or something? My int plus 9. No, huh? Because you return what? True. It's a boolean. I return if it's found. I return true. So if binary search begins stack, ends stack. Oh, whoopsie. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. I should have actually added timing code for this. But that's fairly easy to add. So normally I wouldn't include data reading, but since we're there we go. But since we're doing processing while we're doing that, I think it counts here. $3,000 microseconds, so it's 3 milliseconds. It's slow. But it's also because we're so worst case scenario, this will have to iterate once through the entire second, then again, which means this is O(n) cubed. This has to check through everything and then do a binary search, meaning that it's with the sorting as well. So sort is also added complexity. A non-random access iterator. Oh yeah, it's because the interface advances produce themselves longer. I actually don't know if it's faster. What we can do is we now have this saved, as it were. I can actually just kind of quickly copy that into Notepad. And then I can actually just kind of go Control Z a bit. Actually do Control Y. What do we do? We actually just Control C a bunch. I want to go back to U. So let me check if this works. And then we add back in the actually. If I add back in the timing code, it'll break the searching thingy. Well, I can actually just save this check here too, and then go back to the first version we had, which is double iterations. There we go. So this is the original version. Yeah, you're complaining about not having start there. There we go. Although I could, just to be safe, just grab everything here. There we go. Because that had the wrong one, Nitro. Hey, nice of you to try, though. There we go. So we had 3005 before, and this gives me 1781. Wow, the naive version is actually faster. I assume it's because sorting it makes it super duper slow. Because we have such relative small sizes. And this is literally the same, so... Yeah, it's not faster at all to do it that way. Which doesn't really surprise me much. Anyway, that was nice. Let's take a look what you guys did, I think. What do you guys say? Let's see. Did you add the first one? Let's see results. Let's see. I added two solutions, a basic one with a double loop one using iter2 make it a bit easier and a bit quicker. That's Python easiness. Yeah, double loop is just better. A deck instead of list slicing, which caused me to re-add a list for part 2 anyway. I don't think... well, yeah, no, a deck is actually fine here. Because you kind of... It's the same as what I do, basically. Just keep a limited stack of numbers that are relevant. Let's see, you have to try, but a naive algorithm just checking for each number past 25th for j in if should work. Yeah, exactly. This is literally what I do as well. And you had it's basically what I did. Of course, a lot less verbose because it is Python in the end. Let's see. Upping the ante? Oh, no. Let's see. Today's solutions. Anything interesting? Got them APL, man. Hey, it's day number guy again. Jesus Christ. It's going fast. So, yeah. It's basically what Hamster did as well. All this goddamn dialogue APL. No, I hate you. Why you keep doing this, man? Wait, why are you brown? I have no idea. Anything else? SQL, shifts. Part 2 could be done with O(n) squared. Yeah. Like, this is basically the TLDR of a lot of days. Just, you know, you can do it in O(n) squared. Just doing O(n) cubed is easier to code. Oh, goddamn Excel. Just hard code your part 1 solution there, I guess. Part 2 decided to do the O(n) solution. But no, part 2 gets subarray sum, target sum. Sum is array end. Current sum minus array starts. Ah, yeah, I see what he does. He basically keeps a rolling average. So, sorry, a rolling sum. So what you do is you know that the number will land exactly on it. So what you can do is just, yeah, literally do this. Just keep a continuous sum going, basically. Here, if it's over it, end start is less than end, because the end is the end of the range, of course, then do this. So I could basically do this. You know, this is kind of awful to transcode Python into CPP, but we're gonna do it anyway. Is this then why are you still on this? Because I was just doing some faster crap. I found an O(n) solution instead of my O(n) squared solution, so I'd like to implement that. Wait. Target sum. Oh, that's your targets. But oh, you call this end, don't you? current sum minus equals data stream.end. Starts plus plus. If current sum equals target, return start.end plus 1. Oh, and then he has to like, do a min-max search, right? Yeah, print min plus max. So that is what I had before. So I return start.is. And I need to get the answer method that I had before. But let's see. Ah, yeah. So if you get over it, then you decrease it until you start taking off the starts. Shouldn't that be starts? Yeah, that's actually starts. There, starts. That's actually pretty smart. So this is an ON solution. I just need to get the return. So what we can do is we can do int min. Actually. This is basically going to be our stupid min-maxing crap. If this actually isn't faster, I'm going to be very annoyed. There we go. This is going to be a data stream starts. For the in data stream. Actually, whoops. Int I equals starts. I minus equals end. I plus plus. And I basically do this. And this can be an else. And we return min plus max. So this should now be give me the right answers, which it doesn't do. Not for the second part, at least. Are you winning, son? Are you whining, son? Oh, wow. Thanks. No, we're already done. I just trying to do a slightly faster method, which is ON1, but I think I made a mistake because I'm using some guy's Python code and basically working off of. Let's see. Start at 0. Current sum is the start. You start at 1? Why the fuck would you start at 1? Oh, I know why you start at 1s, because you should already do that, basically. Why? It doesn't really matter. And that now generates... It is actually slower for a few iterations, which I guess makes sense, because our dataset is so small that it doesn't really matter, but it's still neat. It's a neater solution because it's ON. Just thinking if there's a better way to do this. I don't think so, because it's already pretty fine. Yeah. The reason why I can't do this min-max stream in here is because one of our min-max values might bump off the starts, and in the... I could do a sort in them. Actually, I could do a sort. That might be easier. Might be faster. I wonder if that'll be faster. think... Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh. Could you just give me this thing, please? So I actually don't want to do... So I actually want to do plus start. Kind of want to do... Can I just do end? Because I would have to do something like... oh yeah, just begin plus end. That's of course what I would just do. And then... sub v dot end, and then I just return sub v 0 plus sub v it's gonna be sub v dot size. It's gonna be end minus start. I think it might be an off by 1 error though. There we go. Oh look, it's not really any faster, I think. Oh, it seems to be a little bit faster, but I'm not doing many iterations here. Anyway, slightly neater. Because we're sorting it, then we can just return the lowest and the highest value. Anyway, that's going to be the end here. Thank you all for watching. Well, I guess for the last thing, I can actually check who already did this solution. Aftish, Marvin, Hamster, and me. I was 4th today. Oh look, 4th, my highest score so far, but I'm not yet on the leaderboard because I haven't done anything yet. There we go. Look, it's a little bit earlier. Anyway, I have a meeting that starts in half an hour and I need to eat some breakfast. See you guys tonight with a randomizer. Multi-world with Baz, Lucky, Fish Lips, and me. So, till then.